Hello, my name's Benjamin Richards, and I'm playing the lead role of Miles.
And I'm Ellen Richards, and I'm playing Vera, his mother, and I'm his mom.
In real life. And we're going to answer some random questions today. So to get started, do you want to ask the first question?
What have you learned from this experience?
I think one of the things I've learned from this experience is kind of the value of playing off of each other. So we're starting to get to the point where we're knowing our lines a little bit more, and we get to actually perform them. I found we really need to listen to the silent energy that my co-performers are giving me, and so that really informs how the next line needs to be performed, what the energy of the room is, and there's just a lot of listening as much as speaking. What is your dream role to play?
And I'm blanking on her name in the Sweeney Todd, the
Mrs. Lovett. Mrs. Lovett. Yes.
Mrs. Lovett. Yeah. I'm actually practicing one of her songs right now in one of my classes.
Oh,
and it's hard. But
her songs are fast.
yeah, they're very fast, and I don't know. It's sort of a dark comedy that I find amusing, and I've always loved the show, and I just love her role. I'll never be Angela Lansbury, but I aspire to that.
Yes. I share that one. Sweeney Todd is one of my dream shows as well.
Yeah.
It's a well-written and dark comedy, like you said.
If you could play any other role in this show, who would it be and why?
Might be the mother. I might enjoy actually playing the self-absorbed, over-the-top mother character, who then, like, you have these great dichotomies in your lines. Like, for most of the time you're just on. Like, your character has this facade that she wears, but it breaks a couple times in the show, and it has to be super vulnerable and honest, and I think that would be fun to play. What advice would you give your character?
Well, my character can be so over the top, but I think mostly in relationship to her son in the story, that I would hope she would learn to listen a little more, to be less self-involved, shall we say. And I'm really hoping this isn't a stereotypical performance of just being a mom. What was your favorite theater production?
My favorite theater production, I'd actually probably say it was the first show I did when I moved to Vegas, for Las Vegas Little Theater. Got to do Company. I think it was just because Company was on my bucket list. Like, it was one of my dream roles. The show I related to so much from my life when I lived in New York for a few years. The character was about the same age as me when I was in New York, and so it's just incredibly relatable. And again, Stephen Sondheim is just a masterful writer and composer. The book is fantastic. So
I had not even been aware of Company, and your production was the first exposure I had.
Oh, I got to introduce you to that.
Yeah. So it was quite interesting.
It has some great jazz harmonies in it, which are just magical, I think. Last question. Okay. What was your first ever theater experience?
Oh. I guess absolute first was freshman year high school Lysistrata, believe it or not, which in our small town in Midwest Ohio was really out there. We had to do some serious editing to get it past the school censors.
Oh my! I don't know that one. What's it?
Well, it's a Greek drama. I think it's Greek, where the women start to refuse the their sexual favors from their husbands because they're trying to stop the war.
In high school, I
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
that being challenging.
Yeah, and I think it came out of our Latin class that for some reason there was a connection there with Latin class and theater, and I actually wound up directing more of the scenes than I did playing in any of them. So that's an interesting memory.
So make sure to catch There's a Body Behind the Couch on February 28th at 4 p.m. Pacific Time.
Only on Zoom.